A 62-year-old woman uses a 7-day Korean anti-aging method that makes her look much younger than her age. Her skin is smooth, firm, and bright, and the change is easy to notice. This brings up one main question. What daily steps can make skin look better in just 1 week? To understand why her method works, you have to look at one basic skin detail people often overlook: pH. Your skin has a pH level. Most people don't know this. But if you look at anyone over 50 with truly beautiful skin, they probably do. The surface of your skin sits naturally at around 5.5 on the pH scale. That's slightly acidic. When you're young, your skin maintains this balance without much help. But as you age, something shifts. The skin becomes more alkaline, it dries out faster, the protective barrier weakens, and suddenly, every wrinkle looks deeper than it should. Korean women have understood this for decades. They don't just wash their face, they protect its natural chemistry. The 62-year-old woman I studied swears by one rule: never use a cleanser above pH 6. She showed me her bathroom shelf, which held 3 different low pH cleansers: one for morning, one for night, one for travel. Here's what happens when you use the wrong cleanser. Most soaps, foaming washes, and scrubs sit at a pH of 8 or higher. That's alkaline. When you wash with them, your skin's natural acidity gets stripped away, your barrier breaks down, moisture escapes, and your face feels tight, dry, and uncomfortable within minutes. That tight feeling doesn't mean it's clean. It means you just damaged your skin. Low pH cleansing is different. A cleanser at pH 5 or 6 removes dirt, oil, and makeup without disturbing the acid mantle. That's the invisible shield on your skin's surface that keeps bacteria out and moisture in. When that shield stays intact, your skin looks softer. Wrinkles appear less pronounced. Irritation stays low. She stopped using scrubs 15 years ago. No beads, no grains, no rough textures. Mature skin is thinner than young skin. It bruises easier. It tears faster. Scrubbing it every day creates micro damage that adds up over time. Instead, she uses a gel cleanser in the morning and a light oil cleanser at night. Both are pH balanced. What surprised me most was the water temperature. She doesn't wash her face with hot water, ever. Hot water raises the skin's pH even more. It opens pores too wide. It strips natural oils faster than any cleanser could. She uses lukewarm water, always, even in winter. Studies show that using high pH cleansers daily increases transepidermal water loss. That's how much moisture your skin loses throughout the day. When your skin loses more water, fine lines look worse. Texture gets rough. Low pH cleansing keeps that water where it belongs. I tried her method for 7 days. Every morning, I used a low pH gel cleanser with lukewarm water. Every night, I used an oil cleanser followed by the same gel. No scrubs, no hot water. By day 3, my skin felt softer. By day 5, my forehead looked smoother. Most anti-aging advice focuses on serums, creams, and treatments. But if your cleanser is destroying your skin barrier twice a day, nothing else will work as well as it could. Low pH cleansing isn't glamorous, but it's the foundation of every great Korean skincare routine. And once the barrier is strong, you can start layering hydration. Dehydrated skin can make wrinkles look up to 20% deeper. That's not an exaggeration. That's dermatology. Most people over 50 have chronically dehydrated skin without realizing it. They drink water, they use moisturizer, but their skin still looks tired, lined, and rough. Hydration isn't just about drinking enough water or applying cream. It's about training your skin to hold on to moisture. The 62-year-old I followed uses something called the 7-skin method. It's just layering a lightweight toner onto your skin 7 times in a row. Same toner, same face, 7 layers. After cleansing, she pours a small amount of toner into her palms. She presses it gently into her skin. Then she waits 10 seconds. Then she does it again, until she's done it 7 times. The whole process takes less than 3 minutes. By the end, her skin looks plump, dewy, and completely transformed. Each layer sinks in quickly because the toner is watery and lightweight. It absorbs. And with each new layer, your skin becomes softer, bouncier, and more receptive to whatever comes next. When your skin is well hydrated, the outer layer swells slightly. That swelling smooths out fine lines. It makes pores look smaller. It gives your face that healthy, glowing look. But if you only apply one layer of toner, you're not giving your skin enough moisture to create that effect. Think of it like watering a plant. If you dump a cup of water on dry soil, most of it runs off. But if you water it slowly, a little at a time, the soil absorbs everything. She uses a toner with hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and no alcohol. Hyaluronic acid alone can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. When you layer it 7 times, you're flooding your skin with hydration at a cellular level. This method only works if you use a lightweight toner, not a thick one, just a watery, fast-absorbing liquid. If the toner is too heavy, it will sit on your skin and feel sticky. I followed her routine exactly. After cleansing, I patted on 7 layers of toner. At first, it felt like nothing was happening, but by the 4th layer, I could feel my skin becoming softer. By the 7th layer, my face felt cool and plump. When I woke up the next morning, my skin looked smoother and less tired. This method doesn't clog pores. It doesn't cause breakouts. It just delivers pure hydration directly into the skin. Once your skin is fully hydrated, it's ready to absorb the real transformation ingredients. Snail mucin sounds unusual. In Korea, though, it's everywhere. The 62-year-old woman I studied uses it every single day. Not because it's trendy, because it works. Snail mucin is secreted by snails when they're stressed or injured. Scientists discovered decades ago that this substance has incredible healing and hydrating properties for human skin. It contains glycoproteins, hyaluronic acid, and glycolic acid, all proven to help reduce rough texture and support the skin barrier. But mature skin absorbs nutrients slower than young skin. The cellular turnover rate drops. The barrier becomes less permeable. Even the best ingredients sit on the surface instead of sinking in. That's where fermented essences come in. Fermentation breaks down molecules into smaller particles. Smaller particles penetrate deeper. She uses snail mucin every morning and every night, but she layers it after a fermented essence. The essence goes on first, right after the 7-skin toner method. It's thin, slightly sticky, and smells faintly like rice. She pats it into her skin. Then she waits 30 seconds. Then she applies the snail mucin serum. Fermented ingredients have been used in Korean beauty for centuries. Fermented rice water, fermented soybean extract, fermented yeast, all show measurable improvements in skin texture, tone, and hydration. When you ferment an ingredient, enzymes break it down. That breakdown creates smaller molecules and new beneficial compounds. Those compounds are easier for the skin to absorb. They often have stronger effects than the original ingredient. This method has to be consistent. You can't do it once and expect miracles. But if you do it every day for 7 days, your skin will feel smoother. Rough patches will soften. I followed her method exactly. After my 7 layers of toner, I applied a fermented essence. It absorbed almost instantly. Then I added the snail mucin serum. By the 3rd day, I noticed my skin texture improving. By the 5th day, the rough patches around my nose had softened. Mucin doesn't just hydrate, it also supports the skin's natural repair process. It helps reduce inflammation. It soothes irritation. And it creates a protective layer that holds moisture in without feeling heavy. Anti-aging isn't about reversing damage. It's about giving your skin the tools to maintain itself. Nevertheless, hydration and repair are only part of the equation. If you want your skin to look truly alive, you need to add energy back into it. Ginseng has been used in traditional Korean medicine for over 2,000 years. But Korean women over 50 don't just drink ginseng tea. They put it directly on their skin. Aging skin doesn't just lose moisture, it loses energy. It becomes dull, lifeless, and tired-looking. The 62-year-old woman I followed uses ginseng serum every single night. She layers it after her snail mucin and before her peptide cream. She told me it's the one product she would never skip. Ginseng contains compounds called ginsenosides. These are natural saponins that have been studied extensively for their effects on skin. They help improve elasticity, they support collagen production, they reduce inflammation, and they brighten dull, uneven skin tones. What makes ginseng different is that it works on multiple levels. It's not just hydrating, it's not just brightening, it's energizing. When your skin has energy, it functions better. Cell turnover improves, repair processes speed up. Your face starts looking less tired and more alive. She uses a concentrated ginseng serum with at least 5% ginsenoside content. She applies it after all her hydrating layers because ginseng works best when the skin is already plump and receptive. She presses it into her face with her palms, focusing on areas that look tired or sagging: cheeks, jawline, forehead. By day 4 of using it, I noticed something. My skin looked brighter in the morning, not glowing like a filter, just healthier, more awake. By day 7, the difference was obvious. My face had a warmth and vitality that hadn't been there before. Anti-aging isn't about erasing every line. It's about making your skin look alive. Dull skin makes you look older than wrinkles do. But when your skin has energy, brightness, and firmness, people don't focus on the lines. Ginseng doesn't erase crow's feet, but it makes your skin look so vibrant that the crow's feet stop mattering as much. When you layer it with hydration and repair ingredients, the cumulative effect is powerful. I followed her routine exactly. After my mucin, I applied ginseng serum. Then I waited 1 minute, then I applied a light ginseng cream. By the end of the week, my skin had a glow I hadn't seen in years. Not a shiny glow, a healthy glow. This method works because it addresses what aging skin actually needs. Not more moisture, but energy, vitality, life. Even with all that energy and hydration though, there's still one thing missing: structure. Collagen is what keeps your skin firm. Everyone knows that. But what most people don't know is that you can't put collagen on your skin and expect it to work. Collagen molecules are too large to penetrate the skin barrier. They mostly just sit on the surface. Peptides are different. Peptides are short chains of amino acids. They're small enough to penetrate the skin, and they send signals to your cells, telling them to produce more collagen and elastin. They encourage your skin to make more of what it needs. The 62-year-old woman I followed uses a peptide serum every night. She layers it after her ginseng and before her final moisturizer. She told me peptides are the reason her crow's feet and smile lines look softer now than they did 5 years ago. As you age, collagen production drops by about 1% every year after your mid-20s. By the time you're 60, you've lost over 30% of your skin's collagen. That's why skin sags. That's why lines deepen. Peptides help slow that process. She uses a peptide serum with multiple peptide types: matrixyl, argyroline, copper peptides. Matrixyl stimulates collagen production. Argyroline reduces the appearance of expression lines. Copper peptides support skin repair and regeneration. The key is this: peptides only work if your skin is already hydrated. Dry skin doesn't respond well to peptides. That's why this method comes after the 7-skin toner, the mucin, the ferments, and the ginseng. She applies her peptide serum at night because that's when skin repair happens. While you sleep, your body increases collagen production and cell turnover. Applying peptides before bed means they're working when your skin is already in repair mode. I used a peptide serum for all 7 days. Every night after my ginseng, I applied a thin layer to my face and neck. It absorbed quickly. By day 6, the fine lines around my eyes looked softer. Not erased, just less defined. My skin felt firmer when I touched it. Peptides are subtle. You won't see dramatic overnight results, but over time, they make a real difference. And when you use them consistently, they help your skin age more gracefully. I finished the week understanding why peptides are so popular in Korean anti-aging routines. They deliver results that compound over time. All of that preparation, however, means nothing if you don't lock it in properly. Mature skin loses water faster than young skin. The technical term is transepidermal water loss. And it gets worse as you age. Your skin barrier becomes thinner. Your natural lipid production decreases. Moisture evaporates from your skin at a higher rate, especially while you sleep. The 62-year-old woman I studied uses a sleeping mask every single night. It's a thick, gel-like cream that goes on as the final step of her routine. She spreads it over her entire face and neck. Then she goes to sleep. When she wakes up, her skin looks plump, smooth, and hydrated. Sleeping masks work because they create an occlusive barrier on the skin's surface. That barrier prevents moisture from escaping while you sleep. All the hydration you've layered underneath stays exactly where you put it. By morning, your skin has had 8 hours to absorb everything deeply. She told me she started using sleeping masks in her 50s when she noticed her skin looking dull and dehydrated every morning. No matter how much moisturizer she used, it wasn't enough. The sleeping mask solved that problem immediately. Sleeping masks are different from regular moisturizers. Moisturizers add hydration. Sleeping masks lock it in. They contain occlusive ingredients like dimethicone, squalane, or shea butter that create a physical barrier. That barrier doesn't suffocate the skin, it just slows down water loss. She uses a sleeping mask with ceramides, which are lipids that naturally occur in the skin barrier. As you age, ceramide levels drop. That weakens the barrier and increases water loss. Applying ceramides topically helps rebuild that barrier. I was nervous about using a sleeping mask at first. I thought it would feel heavy and greasy, but it didn't. It felt cooling and slightly bouncy. When I woke up the next morning, my skin felt incredible, soft, plump, hydrated. By day 3, I understood why this step is essential. My skin held moisture better throughout the day. My makeup applied more smoothly. My face looked healthier. Studies show that occlusive products significantly reduce water loss. And when water loss decreases, fine lines look softer. Skin texture improves. She applies her sleeping mask every single night, even in summer, because consistency is what creates long-term results. I finished the week convinced that sleeping masks are essential for mature skin. They're the final step that makes every other step work better. Still, there's one more step that ties everything together and adds the finishing glow. Rice water has been used for centuries in Korea to brighten skin, soften texture, and enhance glow. The 62-year-old woman I followed uses it every morning as the final step of her routine. Rice water is the starchy liquid left over after rinsing rice. It contains vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that are beneficial for skin. It has ferulic acid, which is a powerful antioxidant. It also contains allantoin, which soothes and softens skin. And it has natural enzymes that gently exfoliate without irritation. She makes her own rice water once a week. She rinses half a cup of rice, then soaks it in 2 cups of water for 30 minutes. She strains out the rice and keeps the cloudy water in the fridge. Every morning, after all her serums and creams, she soaks a cotton pad in rice water and pats it over her face. She doesn't rinse it off. She just lets it dry. Then she applies sunscreen. This step is subtle. It doesn't deliver dramatic results on its own, but it polishes the skin. It evens out the tone. It enhances the glow from all the previous steps. Over 7 days, it makes a noticeable difference. My skin looked brighter after using it. Not lighter, just more even and radiant. Studies show that rice extract improves skin barrier function and reduces irritation. Ferulic acid protects against environmental damage. Allantoin speeds up healing and reduces redness. The gentle exfoliating enzymes help remove dead skin cells without scrubbing. She told me rice water complements everything else in the routine. The hydration, the peptides, the ginseng, the sleeping mask. All of those steps build up moisture and repair. Rice water adds the final polish. I used rice water every morning for 7 days. After my entire routine, I soaked a cotton pad and patted it all over my face and neck. It felt cool and refreshing. It absorbed quickly. By the end of the week, my skin tone looked more even. The dullness had faded. My face had a subtle glow that looked completely natural. Rice water isn't going to transform your skin overnight, but it's a finishing touch that makes everything else work better. The 62-year-old woman told me she's been using rice water for 20 years. She said it's one of the reasons her skin still looks bright and clear. Not because rice water is powerful, but because it's consistent and gentle. I finished the 7 days with a new appreciation for simple, traditional ingredients. You don't need expensive technology. Sometimes, the most effective anti-aging methods are the ones people have been using for generations. By day 7, my skin looked different. Not younger, just better, smoother, brighter, more hydrated. And I understood why this 62-year-old woman looks 48. It's not genetics, it's not a procedure. It's 7 simple methods done consistently, every single day, for years. And that consistency is the real secret to aging skin that still looks alive.